Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love, to Astro Fenixx, flying into the moment yet again and radiating love as always. And I wanted to come on here. This is actually going to be a rather quick channeled message about the truth of twin flames. This was something I just recently channeled, literally less than an hour ago. And I knew I had to come on here and talk about it in this moment, because if I didn't, well, the message would just get diluted and it would not have the potency that it came to me through. So we're really just going to hop right into this. This is a very important message for everybody. This might be one of my most important messages that I put out on this channel. So let's get into it. The truth about twin flames. In short, and straight to the point, everybody is a twin flame. Everybody has a twin flame. Everybody does. It's not some sort of special requirement. You don't need years of spiritual training to become a twin flame or any of that sort of stuff. Everybody has a twin flame. Everyone who is incarnated, every being that's incarnated in this physical dimension has a twin flame. Every single last one of these beings. That being said, the vast majority of beings are not aware that they are a twin flame or that they have a twin flame. The vast majority. Fewer people are aware that they are a twin flame. Fewer people are aware. Even fewer people are activated twin flames. That is to say, an activated twin flame is someone who is aware that they are a twin flame and they are effectively carrying out karma along the twin flame journey. Okay? So, which is a journey that is truly absolved of self. It is a journey that is truly egoless. It is a journey that is truly of union. And fewer people are activated. There are those who know that they are a twin flame and those who are activated. And here is the kicker. Nobody, whether they are unaware of their twin flame, whether they know that they are a twin flame or have a twin flame, or whether they are activated twin flame, nobody is incarnated physically with their twin flame. It's not possible. There are very, very extremely rare circumstances where twin flames will incarnate into the physical dimension simultaneously. And this has happened only a handful of times over the past 2,000 years. It is an extremely rare occurrence. There are multiple factors that have to go into play, one of which is that both, first of all, they pretty much can't be born on the same continent. They can't be born. There has to be so much distance between them, first of all. And both parties have to have had experienced their first Saturn return. At the least, I would almost say that most people, I would have to say that most of these twin flames that do incarnate simultaneously, which is at the same time, like I said, very, 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 very rare. Most of them have to have at least 2 Saturn returns before they can actually meet each other in person. Okay, so if you feel like you have met your twin flame or know your twin flame, I'm sorry to say that there's a great chance that you have not met them. There's a great chance that you have not met your twin flame. Your twin flame cannot incarnate with you physically at the same time. It's very rare. I myself, no, I'm not a twin flame. Now, I do have a soulmate. Now, those who are aware of their twin flame or that they are a twin flame more than likely has at least one soulmate in their life that closely resembles who their twin flame is. Okay. They closely resemble it, but they're not the twin flame. They're simply a mirror, and they're able to mirror multiple aspects of the twin flame relationship back to you. That's why these connections are so very powerful. Most people who are unaware of their twin flame, a lot of the soulmates that they have in their life, especially those that really anger them and piss them off, or that they even hate, these are actually closer matches to the twin flame. So like I said, if someone's unaware that they are a twin flame, but they have a twin flame, and they actually hate somebody, especially if this is a person that they've never met, they don't know, and they may have only seen on TV or something like that, but they hate this individual, even though they've never met them or never met anyone else that has ever met them, that person is actually a very, 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 very close vibration to what their twin flame is. So I'm sorry to say that a lot of you who hate Donald Trump, he actually reflects perfectly. He's the perfect conduit to reflect the twin flame vibration. Some of you hate Donald Trump, and he's actually a really close match to who your twin flame is. Sorry to say, but I said what I said. Okay? Now, the reason why twin flames cannot incarnate together simultaneously in the physical is because if they did, it would literally rip apart this dimension, because we do not have the energetic systems in place to handle the vibration. It is too damn powerful. It's too damn potent. Okay? We actually do not have, Earth right now is not capable of supporting twin flames incarnating together. Like I said, there are very, 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 very rare circumstances where this has happened. It has maybe happened a handful of times over the past 2,000 years. So that lets you know just how rare this occurrence is. Now, I want to, first of all, the way I know this, I just danced with my twin flame, but it was more of an etheric thing. And I've noticed that I've been aware of my twin flame since I was a kid. But the way that she channeled through was through stories that I wrote to myself and that sort of stuff. So I don't see the problem. Let's explode the planet. Here's the thing. Mother Gaia is actually prepping for the twin flame experiment to really move forward. We are really in this sort of beta phase. We're beta testing it with these really deep soulmate connections. Any of you who have, especially after 2012, any of you who have met someone like a significant other around 2012 or after 2012, more than likely this is an individual that's very close to your twin flame vibration if you are still together. Those of you who got together before then and have remained together since after then, after 2012, then these people are also, they made it past one of the first major hurdles of the whole twin flame thing as well. So they are a very close vibrational match to it, but they are soulmates. Okay. So here's the thing, guys, about these twin flame relationships. Gaia is preparing, and we are installing energetic systems to support twin flames incarnating at the same time. But right now, we are not there. Right now, we are not there. It is my theory. Like I said, this is a theory. This bit right here is a theory. It is my theory that next year there will be a twin flame union that is born on this planet, but it can't happen until 2021. I don't know why exactly. I kind of know why. Like, I kind of get the feeling of why that's the case, but this cannot be allowed until after 2020 has concluded. So, and if you kind of really think about it, I mean, 2020 vision, you have two 20s, it's a twin, but then you have the one afterwards. So yes, it's a theory, and I feel like a very educated theory that next year there actually will be a twin flame union that will incarnate at the same time on this earth. But as I've said, they probably will not meet until after their first Saturn return at the very least. Now, here's why this information is so powerful. This is probably the most important part of this video. on why I'm saying that twin flames cannot be incarnated at the same time, and that none of you more than likely know your twin flame, even if you feel like you do. More than likely they're a soulmate. This is the most important part of this video, if there's anything that you get out of this video. This is actually a very freeing thing. Why? Because if your twin flame incarnated here at the same time as you, you would be magnetically drawn to them, and there's a good chance that a lot of the things that you came here to do, a lot of these karmic cycles, a lot of the things that you came here to accomplish would not be accomplished. Okay, they would not be accomplished. The twin flame story is actually the next story that we're going to tell, but we are still working on this first part of the story, and there's still a lot of story to tell. The twin flame story is like a whole nother archive of novels that we are going to start writing. We're kind of writing the last little bits of this last catalog of novels. We're getting ready to step into the twin flame herogamy aspect of this. But the great thing is that first of all, you're connected to your twin flame, and they function as one of your principal guides. The great thing about not being incarnated at the same time as your twin flame is that you are actually allowed to simply live your life and do what you came here to do. Because if they were here, you would be completely distracted by trying to find your twin flame. And this is one of the major pitfalls that people within the spiritual community find, is because they want to find their twin flame. It's because they are aware that they have a twin flame. So they spend so much time and so much energy into trying to find a twin flame. They spend so much money on twin flame readings and such, which, to each their own. But I guarantee you that these individuals have not found their twin flame. They have found a very deep and karmic soulmate connection. But they spend so much time looking for the twin flame that they actually forget about their spiritual journey. The whole twin flame, the romantic aspect of the twin flame thing, first of all, is like, it's very overly Hollywood and overly sensationalized. Okay, it can be romantic, but it's very, very, very over sensationalized. What happens when you meet your twin flame and stuff like that? It's very, very over sensationalized. The fact of the matter is that you and your twin flame have a very particular mission together. But you have to incarnate on Earth at different times, well, not simultaneously, because you have certain things within this sphere that you have to work through. Because if you do not work on these things, if you do not achieve these certain things, if you do not learn these certain lessons, then you will never be able to achieve your mission together. You will never be able to achieve your mission together. So, as I will reiterate, you have a twin flame, but they do not incarnate on Earth at the same time as you. This frees you up to work on those soul contracts with other individuals, working through your karma, achieving any type of goals or whatever like that, or living any type of experiences that you need to experience so that we may move to the next stage. The Earth is not ready for twin flames, because I'm telling you, especially in the rare cases where there is actually a pair that's on Earth at the same time, if there was just one more pair, it would literally tear apart the world. A lot of the chaos that we feel right now, one of the major underlying reasons is because since there will be a twin flame union that is born simultaneously in the world next year, Gaia is going through some major birthing pains right now. Major birthing pains. Okay? A lot of the anguish and the fight and the strife you see in this world is because there is a lack of love and understanding. And to love something is to take something as a part of yourself. And the twin flame journey, the twin flame lesson, is learning how to take someone as a part of yourself. Okay, so we were all born with the twin flame. The twin flame almost, it's your other half, husband, wife. It's even more like a sibling relationship. Those of you who are in relationships right now, romantic relationships, if there is like a sense that they can actually be like your brother or your sister, I know that sounds weird as fuck, but if there's like a sense that they almost sort of feel like a sibling too, then you're actually really close to that vibration. I know that sounds weird as fuck, but there's a lot of conceptions that we have that have been warped, and there's a lot of things that have been sensationalized and Hollywoodized. There's a lot of things here, okay? And I can say that, like, my partner, you know, I see her as my lover, my best friend, you know, my wife. There are times where I do see her like, wow, she kind of feels like my sister. And that sounds very, very weird. And that's going to sound very, very just off the wall to some people. But I'm telling you guys, if Gemini energy rules siblings, and then if you look at the Lovers card, and it's just funny, guys. It really is. When I came into this information, it was actually very empowering because, like, I think that a lot of people, especially in the spiritual community, will spend their whole life trying to find a twin flame, and then they will forget about these other aspects of their life. They'll forget about the other houses, including establishing relationships with soulmates that they're supposed to establish relationships with, but because they don't think that the person's a twin flame, consequently, spiritual people will chase away people in their life that are actually supposed to be there. And then they wonder why they keep attracting so-called, quote unquote, toxic people when they're not actually toxic. They're just a really large reflection of who your twin flame is. And the problem is that we, at least here in this physical dimension, we don't know how to take something as a part of ourselves, which is why we experience a lack of love. We don't know how to do that. We don't know how to integrate that. But the desire is there. The desire is so great to incarnate with our twin flame and to really know how to take something as a part of ourselves. The desire is so great that Mother Gaia, the earth, is prepping for this experiment to really come through and to really kick off so that people can actually incarnate with their twin flame at the same time in this physical dimension. But we're not there yet. And the fact that we're not there yet is okay. That should free you. Now you don't have to worry about trying to find your twin flame. You don't have to worry about finding it. You just have to be open to the process. Work on yourself. Work on your spirituality. Work on your goals and your dreams. Make these things a reality. But be open to relationships. Be open to them. If this individual feels like home, if this individual almost feels like a sibling that you just kind of fight with, those of you who have had siblings and you just fight with them with like petty stuff growing up, very petty stuff. If it kind of feels like that, pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. It's very, very important to pay attention to that. This is the truth about twin flames. Okay. Now you can channel them. A lot of you, your twin flames are your guides. I myself don't know the exact name of my twin flame. I know the energy signature and I know a code name. And I've known this code name since I was a kid. I didn't realize it until literally this morning, but I know the code name, okay? A lot of you, if you're watching this, your twin flame is probably one of your most principal guides. And a lot of times your twin flame is going to tell you something that seems very off the wall and backwards to how you normally would do things. But they have a different vantage point than you. So you have to be open to it. You have to be open to it. I hope that this video frees you. Ultimately, I want this video to liberate you. To liberate you to this point that, first of all, like I said, you have a twin flame and you guys have a journey together. And that journey is to understand and understand how to take something as a part of yourself, something that is truly egoless, okay? Like it's truly without ego, truly without self, but is an all-encompassing oneness or all. Okay. But here's the thing, like, this should free you up from trying to find this individual in your life right now. You don't need to find your twin flame right now. Maybe be open or aware, maybe channel, but not be worried about finding someone in the physical that is your quote unquote twin flame. I'm guaranteeing you it's a soulmate. I'm guaranteeing you it's a soulmate. I have a really deep and good feeling that there's going to be a twin flame union that is actually incarnating physically next year. And maybe for a brief period of time, there will be two twin flame unions at the same time on Earth. It's almost like a passing off of the torch, in a sense. That's why you're going to see some of the craziest shit. That's why the North Node is in Gemini, supporting this energy. That's why all of this shit is happening right now. This is one of the main reasons why all this is happening. And they don't want you to know this information because it would actually free you. You know how many people would truly find themselves and actualize themselves if they knew that they didn't have to spend so much time looking for their twin flame or looking for this romance that's all over sensationalized and like Hollywood-esque and blah? Love is a beautiful thing. Relationships are a beautiful thing, right? And these soulmate relationships, just because your twin flame does not incarnate here with you physically, does not mean that it diminishes the love that you have for a soulmate. It does not diminish it. If anything, it helps you appreciate that individual more. If anything, it helps you to appreciate that individual more. Because they have agreed to enter into your life, to reflect back to you. Such a powerful kind of relationship. And they're able to be a sort of conduit to give you a glimpse into what that is. That is a very powerful relationship. That is a very respectful relationship, and something that we really should not take lightly, and something that should be appreciated to the highest degrees. I know you are, Master Nuda. I know you are. This is the truth about twin flames. Like I said, probably one of the most important videos that I'm going to put out on this channel. And I hope that this liberates you. I hope this gives you some sense of solace. And also, I hope that this empowers you. I hope that this awakens you to being open to channeling in your twin flame and getting to know that part of yourself. Stay strong. I know we are going through some crazy ass times. Gaia is about to birth something absolutely incredible, and the twin flames that are going to be, the twin flame union that will be born next year is only sort of just a reflection or the tip of the iceberg of what is to truly come. They're just representatives of it, okay? Not the actual thing itself. The representatives of the vibration, not the actual thing itself. So, it's exciting times. I know it seems tough. I know it just seems very crazy and off the wall right now. And it's going to get crazier. It has no choice but to. But we will make it through this together. I love you all so much. Keep living your best life, fighting the good fight, radiating love no matter what. And I will see you all next time.